Hello everybody, it's your friendly GreenFlamingo, and today we are playing some Space Invaders on the arcade. This one's going to be a standard commentary video, so I'm just going to be playing for the hell of it, and without further ado, let's get going! Alright, let's do this. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try and employ the same strategy I did in the last part, pretty much aiming for these guys here. That one actually almost made it. That bullet made it through the barricade. That was interesting. Anyway. 3, 4. No. Too late to get him that way. Alright, I believe I'm going to be getting UFOs soon, so we better be a little mindful of that. Got him. Ooh, that was a decent bonus. Alright. Just take out each row. Got the UFO. That was a minor bonus. That was nice. It was, but not like a crazy bonus. Okay. Missed it, but yeah, it was a good attempt. Feels like when I practice counting the UFOs, I get a better sense of when they're going to appear. It feels like, anyway. I think I'm going to throw all of the whole chasing the UFOs stuff out the window when they're at the end like this, because they get a little too chaotic to be paying attention to anything else. Got him. All right. Let's keep going. That's 5 bullets down. Another life. Nice. All right. And let's just... missed the UFO, but again... I'm still a beginner at that. Let's get the UFO. That one's going to be reasonable to target. There we go. Ooh, even got a decent little bonus from that one. That's nice. Got him through the little hole there in the barrier. Gotta be careful, though. I discovered they can definitely sometimes shoot through those holes, too. Gotta be careful. Oh, dang it! I didn't quite dodge it in time! Come on. Got him. Oh, no! No! And they're also right in my face! This is not good for my whole making it through without losing lives, and I just died again. Alright, this is a little tense now. And I died. Wait, 12,350. Not 12, 2350. 2,350. That's a new high score! Alright! That is a new high score. We are doing better. It looks like my dedicated practice video, even if I'm not really adhering to the whole counting my shots and trying to count to 22 and then 14 and afterwards. It doesn't seem like even though I'm not deliberately doing it, it is giving me a better sense in my head of when the UFOs are going to appear. So definitely working, I think. We definitely got time for yet another round, so let's get this going. And yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 3, 4, come on. They're not positioned well for me to deal with UFOs here. All right, we got a UFO, but unfortunately, I am not really in a position to be able to shoot it, so that unfortunately is out of the question here. I totally just deflected that bullet by accident, but I'm just going to say that I meant it so that it sounds cool. Yeah, and then let's just keep going. That was a so-so bonus there. It was the UFO presented itself, so I went for it. Got it. Ooh, that was actually a pretty hefty bonus. Got him. Failed. Failed again. Got him. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Come on, come on. Four lives now. That's... I should not jinx it. Got it. That was actually a pretty decent bonus. Oh, I ran right into that one. That was dumb of me. Not in a position to deal with the UFO. Got the dude. That was a sick in between that little hole there shot. Oh, that was close. Oh, dang it. I didn't dodge that in time. That was stupid. Okay. There we go. Hi, Mr. Alien. All right, we're on wave 3. Oh, gosh darn it. Alright. Not really in a position to deal with the alien. Oh, dang it. However, look at that score. 2,750. That is a pretty good score. That is like a lot higher than my previous best. So we beat my high score twice in this video. That's pretty awesome. That's a substantial improvement here. So, in summary, the only gameplay change we've really made is I now aim for rows 1 through 3, because, well, they're convenient, and you can still pretty much deal with 3 rows before they really have a chance to advance, versus the previous method I was using. The only real dedicated practice I have done was in the previous episode. We were practicing counting my shots to 22 shots at the beginning of each stage for the first UFO, and then trying to count to 14 shots every time for every UFO afterwards. While I wasn't really able to adhere to that very well in a commentary gameplay video like this one today, it does appear that practicing that very thing, just practicing counting your shots to 22 and 14 shots respectively, develops, I guess, it just develops a little bit of a feeling in your head for how many shots you've given off and whether you should be anticipating a UFO or getting into a position to deal with them. And I think I scored a lot more UFOs that time. The other thing is I believe attacking the first 3 rows actually was probably for the best because you're closer to the rows to deal with. Yeah, you can't deal with literally the fleeing side row first, the first row first, but you still can ultimately deal with them in about the same time it takes for me to deal with the first 2 rows on the last segment of it. So, yeah, I think that's the main thing that really made a difference, and boy, did it make a difference. Anyway, that is it for today's video. If you guys like the button, if you did you guys like the like button? Anyway, if you guys like the video, be sure to hit the like button. Maybe consider hitting the subscribe button, and I will be doing more Space Invaders videos, that's for sure. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye.